So today is August 29th, and I started a project before I thought, you know what, maybe I'll share this project. So I have a seed tray, as you can see. It holds 72 cells, and I have some moss, orchid moss that's been soaking, and I have old canes from my dendrobium phyllum and my dendrobium parishii, and I'm going to cut and put in there and see if we can propagate. But let's see what else is going on in the garden. We have this in full bloom, and of course a lot of dendrobiums. All the same, all the purple ones. They're the ones that will survive anything. They don't care that we moved. There's lots of them still coming up and stuff. I thought I saw something else over here, but I can't find it now. But what I did find is my catasetum. It's not a bloom spike with a whole lot of blooms on it, but hey, I'll take them. It looks like one might have, oops, where'd it go? There it is. Might have not made it. I forget what they call it, blast or something. And this one is, oh gosh, the tag's just sitting in the water. This is catasetum frilidoris. So this is my oldest one. Oh, this is the original container it came in too. But this one, the dark, what's it called? Dark star or something? Dark, oh, it needs water, I think. After dark. It's grown beautiful foliage and a nice big fat tuber. Down one of those, give one of those away. I know I saw something else. Oncidium still hasn't done anything, but it has gotten taller. But this has now showing us its blooms. I can't get both of them in hardly at the same time. Oh, there we go, almost, yeah. And this, now that it's opened, I know what it is. It is part of a bigger orchid I have that I repotted and a piece broke off, and I just put it on the slat. I didn't think it would ever make it, much less bloom. But it is called Hawaiian Wedding Song Virgin, and it's made from two other orchids. So that's it. I think I've videoed its mom before. And of course this one is got two left to open. And this one, I'm so afraid of breaking it off while I'm messing with the others around it. But it's okay so far. And I think that might be it. Oh no, that's right. This dendrobium has a bloom spike. It's the only one that's mounted on wood. And look at this, it might have, oh yeah, it has a second one starting to come off of there. Yeah, see, nothing on that oncidium. Yeah, so that's what we're looking at on August 29th. Look at those dogs. Jerry's bringing food in from Costco, and they're, gotta check it out. Okay, I'm gonna keep this separate. I might go all the way to here, but I'm going to keep this row empty on both sides so I don't mix them up. The parishii are way smaller, as you can see, than these big old things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them to where they have at least one node. So I'll probably cut between each thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 of these. I might do this row too, and then just leave this one blank. But I don't want to get them confused. Okay, I ran out of moss. I gotta soak some more. But this is what I've done. I put them on top, but I'm gonna move a little bit over them, but I don't think you're supposed to bury them. By the way, that's the phyllum right there. See that? I'm trying to show you with my finger, but it doesn't work. It's that long one hanging down, see the green? So when those leaves fall off, they'll leave canes that look like that. And then next year it'll bloom on those canes. The parishii is much smaller. Okay, so I still got it. I'm going to cover these up just a little. As you can see, I did cover them, but it's really slight. You'll see little pieces of them stick out. they will grow roots without being covered, so I don't want to cover them too much. I don't want them to rot. These are the ones I use. They're sturdier, bigger ones, most of them. The ones that are left here are skinnier and softer. So, yeah. So I just went for the ones that were more hardened off. Got my soil, the plants, and my stool. We're gonna go outside and do it. I like to plant out here. Let's get to potting. Okay, that's how she's looking. Till we water her down, then we'll see what she looks like. And doing a gentle spray. Okay, it's watered in. Oh, it's heavier than I thought. It's a pretty big pot. I think I found a good place to tuck it in. Okay, I'm going to tuck it in right here. So it will get some dappled light without too harsh of a sunshine while it's adapting. Still quite a few more pieces, but I don't like these yellow pots. I don't even know why I saved those. So, think big, we'll pot another one. Okay, I'm gonna plant this one a little more haphazardly. I'm just gonna throw a bunch there and put the dirt on it and not be quite as persnickety as I was with the other ones, and we'll see which one does better, or if there even is a difference. Okay, the only persnickety thing I did on this one is to try to make sure that the roots were inside, down, touching the dirt, and I'll put another layer of dirt to give them the cover on the top side. Okay, dirt's on top of them. I did find these two little broken off pieces on the ground, so I just put them on the top. All right, let's water them in. Okay, I decided to move that other one over here, and then this one there, so they can flank either side of the door. Okay, come do just a little watering with me. These plants need it. I'm gonna get these baby spider plants that are hanging here with their exposed roots. There's some new ones on that side. I want to get everybody's leaves wet. It's okay, I got ceiling fans on. But it's just the ceiling fans and hosing them all down really changes the temperature out here a bit. And we just planted that one, so I'm not worried about that one. All right. My sun worshipers here. These guys, the coconut orchids, like lots of water and lots of sun. And there's a little piece of one that had broken off that I stuck in there. I don't understand why this one's not coming green and white variegated again, because it didn't get enough sun before, so it turned just green because it needs the sun to be variegated, but now it's getting sun. So, but I do twist this thing around every day, so some days it gets more than others. So to do that, what I have to do, oh, there's a thing I planted the other day with the starts. Okay, now this side gets watered, so I try to change it every day. But it has been cloudy and dreary, so I didn't do that, and I probably didn't even water, really, some days. Although I do try to spray the vandas, even if I don't water everything. All right, and this is the plant right here, this long one, that we started down there. Okay, Oncidium, you're doing good. A little palm tree. Basil and rosemary, pineapples. Okay, all done. Everybody's wet. Everybody's wet. Found a few more little pieces out there that broke off. I just stuck on top there. See what it does. Whew, 95 degrees, I think. Yeah, time to go in. So I pulled this up from my either yard at my old house, where I used to have cardboard palms, and that's what this is. And I forgot about it, stuck it in water, forgot about it, and it's not looking so hot. It looked way better when I pulled it up, but you know what? Let's try planting it. Hi, Bella. Yeah, look at all the mulch is still working its way in here, but not as bad as it was. So let's just grab a pot, just a little one, because I don't think, I don't know if it's gonna make it, but let's give it a try. Why not? You know, you wanna come out with me? No, she doesn't. She says, you took me to the vet today. They stuck me with a needle. No, I'm not following you anywhere. It's gonna take 2 hands. Okay, it's in there. That taproot looked pretty long, but what the heck? I'll just give it a try. We'll see. Look who's opening. Yeah, I got the thing on its side so you can see the bloom. As soon as this is done for the year, I need to repot it. It's been in that same basket since I bought it. And I'm just so scared it's gonna kill it by repotting it. But its sister plant here has grown beautiful foliage, but no blooms. And last year this one bloomed, that one didn't, so go figure. But I did find one more bloom spike. Not this one, I knew about this one, I just saw something on it. Ooh, something sticky. This one, which has never bloomed since it's been on here. But look. And this appears to be, I think I see spots, but it also kind of just tells me it's yellow maybe. Well, these got so covered in bugs. I killed a lot of them. I sprayed it and kept spraying it, and it's killed the little baby fruits. So yeah, but it just gets this way so quickly too, so quick. There were bugs all over the table earlier from falling off from my spraying. I sprayed several times yesterday and again this morning, but this was a nice fruit, and then they kind of got all over it. I had to spray it. It is an organic spray, so whatever it was I could wash off, but that's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna have to get rid of my 2 yellow pepper plants. Okay, you can see the big fern is not there. It's over here. It's dying over there. It's just losing so many leaves. I don't know if it's too much water, not enough water, too hot, not enough wind, or what. But I'm gonna try it over here instead of there. And of course that's where these 3 were. So now they're gonna go over there. I did the 3 ferns, and then I did those 2 potted plants that were over there before. Yeah, it looks a little crowded in there, but I'm trying to hide the fact that the one fern doesn't have much foliage yet. Yeah, I don't know. This one's 2 in line. I think I have to move that a little bit. Since it's lost its home over here, I'll just move it over there. Try to decide, do I want that one or that one? Probably this one. Yeah, I don't know, that's a lot of shade. Well, we got stuff we gotta do. We're gonna get in the car and go before too long, so I don't have time to figure it out right now. But let's see how the catasetum is doing. Oh no, catasetum's on the ground. See, there is wind that comes through here. I got materials. That's what I was gonna do today, but plans have changed. All right, I gotta give this a sniff. The real light scent. I've got it like this so that we can see its blooms, hopefully. Let me turn it the other way. But it is, there we go. Uh-oh, I think we broke some. Let's see, it's time to turn this. Oh, this is partially opened. Starting to open. While I was out checking for scale, it's not on this plant, but it was on the one next to it. And this one was turned around the other way. And I look back and I go, what's that yellow? Ta-da! So I have 2 of these plants. The other one already bloomed, so I guess I should have been looking for it. Can you read that? If not, let's read this one. Lime Sherbet by B. Nodoso. Lime Stars. Okay, I see another little sheath here. It's an empty sheath. Yeah, this one has bloomed before. So that's cool. It's really a miserable jury day. You can't tell up there. The camera makes it look better than it is. There we go. Okay, good morning, gardeners. Good afternoon, actually. So I cut these flowers off, not to enjoy them, but because I've been noticing that this one had what looked to be from a distance, not that far of a distance anyway, it appeared to be like a mildew on it or something dark. And, you know, I can really see it on those flower leaves. And I started looking at it closer, and it's an animal of some sort. So I looked at all the other blooms. I have never, ever had anything attack a dendrobium before. I thought they were like, you know, impervious to this. Look at that. I don't know what that is. Is that thrips? I hear people talk about thrips, but that usually attacks the leaves. These are definitely on the flowers. So then I go look at some of the other ones, and I got little bits of it here. I saw just a little bit of browning and say, oh, I know what that is. That's what I just cut off the other one. And then this one's barely evident, barely evident. Uh-oh, maybe it's not on there. Maybe I was just seeing things. Nope, nope. All right, this one's really hard to see because it's tiny, but it's on there. It's on that one. See those little bumps? Oh, they are definitely brown bumps, even though they're not coming in. From this side, it doesn't look so bad, although you can see sort of like debris or something. So I looked at the other ones. They all seem okay, because I got several of these plants blooming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 maybe. I'm going to throw these out in the yard and enjoy them just sitting there in the yard, I guess, looking at them from through the fence. And then I'm going to have to spray neem on the plant. Okay, I sprayed all of the dendrobiums, even though like these don't appear to be impacted at all. Or these aren't even hardly blooming yet. Still hanging out. Oh, I can smell that from here. Thank you. I needed something after getting neem oil. Ugh. Oops, sorry about that, Minnie. And let's see. Put this down. Catasetum is starting to wane, but got a little something still. And then this one, who was hiding from me, blooming. I think I just showed you that one. That was my most recent find. Still doing nothing. What is that? Oh, that's fertilizer. I thought there was a blue bug. Yeah, this is that same that just got that bug on it over there. This is a dendrobium. A piece of it right here too. It's all on this piece of driftwood. Now this one today, I noticed, has a design. See that? So that's going to be interesting. This one doesn't look happy. I pulled it apart to get a piece out, propagated it for someone, and it seems to have been happy since. I think I ripped it. I did. See, it was kind of grown into this plastic pot that's inside this pot, and I think I ripped its roots, but I'm sure it'll recover. So I'm sure it'll forgive me at some point. Let's see. What's over here? You knew about this one. Fully opened, and I'm maybe even starting to backslide a little. This is newly opened. Let's see if it's all the way opened. Not quite. There's still a little bit left to go, I think, on this one. I'm gonna sniff this one. No, I'm not getting anything. I thought that was my grape jelly one. This one's really hanging on. Yeah. What is this one called again? It's easier to do it from this tag. That's right. And this one is Hawaiian Wedding Song Virgin. And this one, No Name. This one, No Name. It's a Dancing Lady though, I think. This one looks pretty good. It's a, a recent repot. I ended up stacking it just to make it a little bit higher. This guy, I have gotten so much scale off of him. I couldn't figure out if I was overwatering or underwatering, but I think it was the scale and he needed more air, so I moved him over here. And I think he's looking bad. I don't see any brown leaves, any new brown leaves. So I'm still unsure on how much to water him. He's kind of come open here a little bit and it looks dry in here. But then when I feel down below, I get some squishiness and coolness. So I don't know. I don't want him to die. I'm going to end this video here, I think. I do like this little vignette that I moved where it was. And especially from inside the house when you look out. I just want this one to grow more. But I think that one needs more light or something. So, bye-bye gardeners, and good luck with bugs for you. Bella says bye too. Bella!